And welcome in to the Point After here on the New Orleans Saints Radio Network, along with the Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert. I'm Christian Garrick. The Saints did their part over the Atlanta Falcons, 30-20. Got no help from the LA Rams. They fall to the San Francisco 49ers, 27-24 in overtime. Get ready to hear from a dejected Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert. Bobby, how frustrated are you right now? The Saints did their part.
Well, I'm so dejected because both at ourselves, that being the Saints as a team, and then what occurred in the game, because, that's why you never get caught on another team. I'm like saying, I was very Christian out there at one time. Okay, the Rams were up 17-0. We were only up, 7-6? I said, damn. I said, don't tell me the Rams are going to win. The Saints won't take care of business against Atlanta. But obviously the Saints took care of business and the Lambs did not. Now, with that being said, Christian, if you'd have told me this I'd always be encouraged when we hit the trifecta. What do I mean by that under Sean Payton? Because this is the game that you would tell me, if we do this every game, we'll win. Like next year, we'll go undefeated. Now we got to do this. And we're talking about protecting the ball, taking it away, scoring defense. Well, we forced 3+ turnovers. No matter what else we do, under Sean Payton, now 44-6. Allowed 20 or fewer points. Remember I told you about 92% where you could chalk it up, we got another win. Allowing 20 or fewer points. Committing 0 turnovers. Now 56 wins and 6 losses. But then it was all for naught because it's such an empty feeling when you're right there and you might have some kind of momentum going into the playoffs. I thought, no matter if it was Drew Brees, whoever was playing quarterback, you could not have better production from the quarterback position than what you got from Taysom Hill and Trevor Siemian. Basically, Taysom Hill had a perfect quarterback rating. What I mean by that, when you're on 153.2, Christian, he was 7-9, 107 yards, and Trevor Siemian ended up having a quarterback rating almost 112, so 128 when you average it out as a team. No, the quarterback play was something that I think we could have maybe shocked some people in the playoffs, but again, woulda, coulda, shoulda, it doesn't count. Now, what's so frustrating because it's so final, and we can only blame ourselves. And what I mean by that, we always reflect back. I remember, Christian, I know we said this on this show in the post game, this Giants game's going to come back to haunt us. Okay. You look at who you lost and how you lost. Like the first Carolina game, remember, they waxed us. That was very humbling. Jameis Winston's poorest game. Remember that Christian McCaffrey, they whooped us. Bottom line, they whooped us. Okay. I look at even the Falcons game in the Dome. We made a great comeback, but then they hit a big play and a walk-off field goal to you lose. But we were down 17-3 in that game. But the Giants game, if I can recall, when we up by 11 points with like 8 minutes left and we lost. What? To the Giants. It's not like you're losing to Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs or Aaron Rodgers and Brady. The Packers and the Bucks. No, Christian, that's the game that came back to bite us. And you know what? That damn Giants game. And listen, you are your record says you are, and basically we are a 500 team. If they wouldn't have added the additional game this year, we would have finished 8-8 and we'd have been out. The 49ers would have been in. So I guess it's just justice. If you look at the NFL gods, whatever, how you look at that, the 49ers, based on past seasons, they would have been in. And then the Saints went back in their way in because they had to win the game and they won it. But you still were counting on someone else. Now, and Christian, as of late, we've had Atlanta's number. If you look at Sean Payton in Atlanta, he's won out of 15 games, he's won 11. Now think about that. You know, you want to be okay. Now we above that because it's all about winning championships. But you talk about your rival. Well, Sean Payton in Atlanta, hostile territory. He's won 11 of 15, and they won 3 straight games in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So you're talking about 50-50 ordeal. I said this before. Now it's 53-52. And the NFL, they love this. The NFL loves what happened today. You know, the game's going down to the wire, and then you tuning in. Okay, it looks like the Saints are going to win. But what's going to happen in the Rams 49ers game? Then that goes into overtime. If you love football, everyone's tuning in. So the NFL love how that all occurred. Look at overall, Sean Payton's 22-10 against the Falcons, whether you're talking about home or away. And the one thing, Christian, I did say that I thought the Saints would cover the spread. I didn't want to bet the under on this because the Saints it was 40. The over and under, and the Saints and Falcons have 10, where it's not scoring. I don't know why. Just when they play, that does not happen. But now the Falcons are 0-7, the worst in the National Football League this season against the spread at home. So they have not covered. I know. I wish I'd have been helping the Saints to get into the postseason, and that wasn't the. As I look at the team and individual performance, I mean, we finally played a game that we've done in past years. I mean by that on earlier 48 plays, not beating anybody. You only you know why? Because they convert down. Plays, time of possession 2-1 basically.
And the Falcons had 3 first play of a drive turnovers.
Yes. Oh, now think about that. Okay, you're getting ready to set the tone, and you're starting a drive. Christian, I'm glad you brought that up. So I don't know. I mean, who else has done that this season? I'm looking at 3 giveaways on the first play of the drive. I'd like to see, probably no other team in the NFL did that this year. It might be 1, but 3. 1, maybe 2, but 3. No, I would not think that. Now, going back. Okay, third down. We were finally Drew Brees-like. What are you talking about? No. What I mean by this, Sean and Drew Brees. Do you know it was the number 1 third down offense in 2006, even after the debacle this season? Saints, not Patriots, not Packers. Number 1 third down offense in the National Football League since 2006. We want to talk about a sample size is the New Orleans Saints. Well, finally, you know, Christian, we've been over 45%. We were like low 30s. That's why we were struggling offensively. Well, today, guess what? We're 8 of 16, 50%. And the Falcons were only 3 of 10, 30%. That shows you the time possession, almost 2-1. Basically, 39 minutes to 21 minutes when you break down. I talked about the offensive plays, +3 turnover mark. Now, Christian, we ended up, now think about this, Who Dat Nation. We ended up how we started. Remember the hot start? We were 5-2. I said, boy, keep trending in that direction. You know, you want to be double digit on that plus side and the turnover margin. Then we had +7, and then we started going down. We got down as bad as we never minus. We got us down as +1. Well, by getting +3 today, we ended up +7, where we started the beginning. For the season. We were +7 like the beginning of the season in that turnover margin. I thought overall the officials, I like the way the game was called, 9 total penalties. I like that kind of game. 9 instead of 15. And you and Who Dat Nation, Alvin Kamara. I thought Alvin Kamara was heading north and south. And the way our offensive structure right now, we need Alvin Kamara to have this kind of game. And what I mean by that is, how is he doing as a receiver? And, how is he doing as a running back? Christian, it wasn't even close. I want to say this was the most carries that he had as far as attempts, 30 rushing attempts, That's a career high for Alvin Kamara, 30 attempts, basically 4.9. So that's a 5-yard average, 106 yards. He had 16 yards receiving. For Alvin Kamara to truly have an offense, that's a great game for him. 154 total yards is great. 130 plus is very good. We need him that kind of contribution. Not like last week he had like 100. Okay, we can live with that, but we don't have enough help to help on Alvin Kamara. That's why he has to have 150, 130 yards of total offense. I thought Taysom Hill, we can elaborate it more as we go on. Taysom Hill and Trevor Siemian was outstanding. I thought we got after Matt. And then you look on the defensive side, again, the bookends, Mark and Cam Jordan, having 2 backs combined. You look 3 quarterback hurries, led the team. Cam had a tackle for loss also. So they came to play winning football, what we expect from them. We expect Cam Jordan and Marcus Davenport to dominate the tackles, and they did that today against Atlanta. It's too bad. The one thing, I don't know, we don't have a losing record, but we're not going to season. Not even big seasons in a row.
Bobby Hebert, Christian Garrick. We'll be back here on the Point After New Orleans Saints Radio Network.
Everything has a story. We don't always know where it'll take